play it cool. Sorry, I'm Alex. This is Emmy. We're 8th graders, almost freshmen, and we are huge fans. We basically memorized all your TikToks.
Oh, yeah. You played it very cool.
That right there is a clip from Disney Plus's new series, High School Musical, starring young rising star Aria Brooks. And she joins me now to tell us more about starring in this series version of the hit franchise films. Thank you so much, Aria, for joining us here on Live in the Bay.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Now, we got a little bit of a teaser on what this High School Musical series is going to be about, but what was it like for you to be able to play in this series, knowing how big the movie was?
This was really crazy and incredible because it was such a great experience, knowing how big the franchise is. And of course, this is like one of my favorite shows. So to be a part of it was so amazing. And it was crazy to believe I was there on the set talking to the people that I watch on TV.
I can only imagine how cool that was for you. Now, this is very special, too, because you're able to sing. You are able to exercise that kind of a talent as well. How did it challenge you, Aria, to try this new series where you're both able to act and sing?
Well, I love acting and singing both separately. And just recently, I've started combining them, like when I was in Better Nathan Never as well, and this. So with both of these, the matching up the vocals with your acting and being on set, having to record with the recording playing, you know what I mean? That was definitely different because there's someone who's literally there coaching you, okay, no, that wasn't, you could tell you weren't saying that. So actually practice saying it out loud. There's people who coach you through that. So that was something I had to adjust to.
Well, as a young actress and singer, Aria, what have you discovered through being able to be in this High School Musical series? What have you discovered about your talents through practicing with High School Musical?
Well, when I was with the cast, there were not a whole lot, because as a minor I have to still do school, of course, but there were some behind the scene moments where I got to hang with the cast and I would sing original songs for some of them. And that was really cool. And being able to hear some of their original songs and singing mine for them, that was definitely a big moment for me because it got me back into my writing bug because I hadn't sat down and planned to write out songs in a good little minute. So that definitely motivated me a lot.
When it comes to acting, Aria, and let's speak specifically about the High School Musical series here, what have you done in growth-wise when you think about where you began, where you first started, and where you're at now?
I feel like I've grown so much. I think after every project, specifically this one, there were so many things that I'm okay, from the beginning to the end, if I were to do this over, there might have been some different acting choices I would have made, some different things I would have done, because I mean, everyone grows every day, right? So that was a big thing. Watching it back now, I'm oh my gosh, I would have acted that out way differently now. So I think I've kind of picked up on that growth. And I also just think I've grown as a person because the more you experience things and my experiences in the industry, it's helped me to learn. And every day, every project, I'm learning something new.
You sound so wise, Aria. It's true. Experience is probably the best teacher out there. Is there anyone specifically in this High School Musical series that you've looked up to or has helped you with your acting career?
I think all of them I've looked up to for so long because most of them I've watched before High School Musical, the series. So I kind of grew up watching a lot of them. But I think being a young Black girl in the industry, watching Dara Renee doing the things that she's doing and chasing after her goals, being a good role model, that's always been super inspirational to me because she's doing it all. She can sing, she can dance, she can act, and she does it all so well. And just seeing other people that look like me doing those things, it's very inspirational.
And I can imagine how important that is to you as well, to be able to see somebody who looks like you also in such a successful position. Which brings me to my next question for you. How do you feel about the fact that you yourself are an inspiration to so many young ladies out there?
I don't even know if it's fully hit me yet, honestly. I think just knowing that people look up to me and the way that I look up to a lot of my favorite celebrities, I'm honored. I know that I want to continue to inspire people, and with my art, I want people to be able to relate to it and feel like they have a friend in me or someone they can confide in and relate to. So it's incredible that I can do that for so many other girls like me.
Yeah, it really is incredible that you are in a position to inspire so many, which I know you do. Now let's get into your character in High School Musical. What are some of the similarities and maybe even differences that you notice between yourself, your personal self, and your character?
I think me and Alex are very similar. I think all of my characters have a little bit of me in them because, I mean, it's me, but I definitely think she's fun and confident. Like the confidence and the headstrong aspect of her, I relate to a lot. She loves to perform, of course. And then, even more so, she's coming into the camp with the Wildcats, and she's a big fan of the Wildcats. So she's coming in and she's like almost fangirling. I think that's how I was in the beginning, seeing the High School Musical, the musical, the series cast, and like fangirling because I love the show so much. So I think we relate to each other in a lot of ways. And differences, I don't know, man. I can't really think of a difference off the top of my head.
That must be pretty nice to know that you and your character share some similar traits.
Definitely, it was very fun to play.
Well, when it comes to the singing part of your career, such a talented young woman that you are, incredible singer, how do you plan on proceeding with that part of your career in the near future?
Well, I'm going to continue to write and release songs. I actually just released a song on July 29th called Fairy Tales. So you can stream Fairy Tales by Aria everywhere you get your music. And just, I love to write. I'm always writing. So I plan to continue to release EPs and albums and do features because just music is something I do almost as a hobby, but I've turned it into a career. So I hope to continue that.
Well, right now, as you are, what is one piece of advice that you would give to other young women out there, or young men, young women, whoever looks up to you? What is one piece of advice you would give them when it comes to chasing your dreams?
I think the biggest advice I could give is to push through every second of it. And this is going to sound cliche, but it's said so much because it's so important. A lot of people, right when it starts to get hard and right when the difficult period comes, the excitement wears off, whatever it is, that's when people start to like, oh, I don't know, this is not for me. Like, chase after your dreams. Like, you have to keep going for them because once you get there and once you make it to an extent, it really feels worth it. And that's when the fun comes back.
Yeah, it's true. Once you get there, that's the fun part. Well, thank you so much, Aria,
Yes.
for joining us here on Live in the Bay.